Ah, yes, the finale is here. Bantam Elite League day number 2 coming to an end as the Sharks get set to take on Wisconsin in Youth Hockey Hub's finale from here at the Bantam Elite League at the Sanford Center in Bemidji, Minnesota. We can smell Itasca State Park from where we are. Jeff Disher here with Justin Moss to my right. And we have arrived at the finale, and we see two teams who enter on 2-game skids, but they see each other twice in the next 18 hours, tonight, right now, and then tomorrow morning at about 9, I believe the game time is actually 9:45. It is. So twice in the next 12 hours or thereabouts. So in net for each team, it'll be Toby Hopp for the Sharks, we think. I only saw one Shark goaltender, so that would be my guess. He entered the weekend with a 2.50 goals against average and a .911 save percentage. For Wisconsin, it was John Naif this morning, not anymore. Adam Kazmarek gets the start for Wisconsin. And now's the time where the penalty bench would want to use the jump around because Wisconsin's playing. I know those of you at home see what I did there. We explained the origin of the jump around earlier in the day as it relates to the University of Wisconsin at Madison. But head man Brian Rafalski not pleased, I'm sure, with his team's effort this morning in the 5-0 loss against the North Stars. Brian Rafalski having played professional hockey for the New Jersey Devils and Detroit Red Wings over the course of his career. And didn't we come up with a stat where his shooting percentage was like 5.2% or something like that? Something weird like that earlier in the day? I'm going to have to look that up now that I think about it. Dadgum. And right on cue, my source is ready. It was 5.2% for Brian as he starts his final game of the night, head coaching his boys from Wisconsin. And here we go at 8:38 at night. Wisconsin wins the opening draw, and it's Austin Connolly back behind. He did not have a single point, nor did any of the Wisconsin men earlier today. So it is Cale Bolton, the only goal scorer for Wisconsin so far on the weekend. Quick shot there delivered by the Sharks, who are in gray with the orange and the teal stripe, because that makes the most sense. At least we can get away with Wisconsin. Back over far side. I believe that is touched on by Jamison. And his shot floats innocently wide of the cage. First minute has been played. And the puck picked up on the far side by William Matsky. Matsky with a goal last night against Great Plains. Nothing this morning as play stops with 23:47 remaining in the first half. And the Sharks win the draw. As they are slowly clearing it out of their defensive end. They clear it. It went to Walters. And back over to Grochow, who had an assist this morning. Grochow threw it over to Skyberg. And Skyberg threw his man into the wall. That was actually Heithoff who threw his man in on the near side. Heithoff. Pass intended for Loftus. And here comes Wisconsin. Bodies fly, quick shot, and a save is made. The rebound comes to the Sharks rather, as they look to clear. 22:40 left to go in the first half. Brought ahead by the Sharks and Heithoff. His shot sails high and wide. No rebound on the play. And the bodies fly right at the side of the cage. Rebound or save will be made by Wisconsin goaltender Adam Kazmarek. Face off won by the Sharks. This one eventually will get to Yakesh. Yakesh threw that one on to Bennett Glad, my favorite last name of any of the Sharks. Reminds me of a Traffic song that was paired with Freedom Rider. Yes, I'm old, I get this. At least my music the music that I listen to is rather old. I'm okay with that though. Brought ahead by Wisconsin offside. These two teams will meet again at 9:45 tomorrow morning from here in Bemidji. We'll be on the road at that time, if not home by then. Won't have streaming of the Sunday games, but that shot by Hunter Bill will go by the wayside. It's been a pleasure to work up here at the Sanford Center today. Many thanks to Bemidji State for allowing the Bantam Elites to play up here. Beautiful building, my first time. And I simply love it. Quick shot was blocked on the way in. And here comes Wisconsin. Brought ahead by Cody Kempf. And the shot would not go. Had the goaltender fooled and everything. 21 minutes remaining in the first half. Quick shot, rebound, forced on by Kempf, and it would not go. Delayed offside for Wisconsin, allowing the Sharks to clear. This one will go to Hansen, and Hansen lost it as it's poked into the corner. Now back to the point, unable to control is Brady Yakesh. Yakesh no points this morning in their 3-2 loss against the Penguins. Brought ahead on the near side and bodies fly as they fence for it at the WCHA sign on the ice. That is behind the net, because both of the Bemidji State college hockey teams play in the newer WCHA. It's not like the Herb Brooks National Hockey Center where you'll see one WCHA logo and one NCHC logo. Quick shot there and a save made. These guys, the Bantam Elites that is, will be at the Herb Brooks National Hockey Center next weekend? Or is that 2 weekends from now? Gotta almost be next weekend, you'd think. Yeah, it'll be next weekend, starting the 17th at 3:30 as the North Stars take on Great Plains. And then the playoffs will happen at Ritter Arena on the University of Minnesota campus. Brought ahead by Wisconsin's Quinn Finley. And Finley dashing to the puck in the corner. And he gets there, eats glass for his effort. We'll play on with 19:10 to play in the first half. Here come the Sharks. Back out through center. Onside at the line they are. And Wisconsin will bring it right back out. They tried to spring. Who was it that they tried to spring? It was... He's skating away. It was actually Josh Austin. No, it was Hunter Bill, excuse me. 18:56 left in the first half of play. Quickly brought forward by Wisconsin. There's Hunter Bill. Stripped of the puck. And now the puck played back in the high slot area. And Wisconsin turned in, but they turned in too soon. Connor Byrne was the guilty party. Although offside only cost them maybe what, 6 inches, maybe a foot? I mean, if we're directly honest with one another. Here comes Wisconsin. Hunter Bill lost the puck, and Wisconsin was onside somehow. Jamison worked over at the near half wall, 18 1/4 remaining to be played, and the whistle goes. I didn't catch a penalty signal. It is a tug. Oh no, it's a slash. And the guilty, wanted to say guilty Badger. The guilty Wisconsin player is Quinn Finley. Or check that, Peyton Jones. Another Sharks turning and going. Wisconsin will clear the puck out. The Sharks are on the power play. That was iced. I'm not, that's the second time I've seen that today. Still not sure about it per se. Face off won by the Sharks though. Grochow threw it cross ice. 90 seconds. And Jones in for a slash for 83 more seconds. Here comes Wisconsin. Battled for in the offensive zone. And that goes to Finley. Finley worked over. Finley threw that one back to Engel. 59 left in the man advantage for the Sharks. Touched over by Hansen. Hansen dropped it off. Hansen threw it to Matsky. And we play on. Still no goals on the board in the first 8 minutes plus, as this one comes the way of Grant Grochow. Grochow threw it cross ice. And now Wisconsin almost drew a one-on-one up the far side. Alas, the Sharks turn and go. That's Walters on the far side. Walters, 3-on-1 at the line. Quick shot near side, missed everything. Did Jackson Skyberg. Penalty over, 5 aside. Wisconsin with a shot opportunity that got fanned on. On the return, here come the Sharks. Walters sent down low, save made. 15:53 left in the finale. That will be the final game of our night. First, let me rephrase. 15:53 left in the first period of the finale. There it is. I knew what I meant. Justin knew what I meant. It just didn't click in the brain. You're welcome. I mean, there is like, I'm not even going to get into it because play's back underway. 15 and a half to go in the first period of the finale. No goals to our score yet. Got fooled by the scoreboard fourth time today. A football quarter left in duration though in the opening frame, as Wisconsin looking to control it without a goal here in the first 10 minutes. And Wisconsin turns, but the puck won't leave the neutral zone. Here come the Sharks. Rude with a shot. Save is made. Rebound over to the far side. As bodies fly awkwardly, the Sharks with a shot opportunity from Kyle Law. And Wisconsin fought the Law in that exchange, and the Law lost. Puck played in by the Sharks, 2-on-2 at the line. And now on the ricochet in return, here comes Wisconsin. 13:50 left to go in the first period of play in the finale. I want to bang that point home because the scoreboard in the building simply can't do the job. Brought on by Finley. Right side, the angle lost for Wisconsin to shoot at. Here come the Sharks on the return. Bolton, only goal scorer for Wisconsin so far on the weekend, I should say, as it comes to Byrne. Byrne looking, not finding. We're about a quarter of the way through the game now. Big hit delivered, freeing Wisconsin up for a shot opportunity that's sticked aside. 12:25 to go in the first half. Here come the Sharks, near side. Walters lost his angle, lost the puck too. As Walters found it in the corner, but he missed the connection with Grochow. Brought back on by the Sharks, and that's Heithoff sending it cross ice. And now the puck stolen by the Sharks. Breakaway attempt. Save was made by Kazmarek. 11:34 to go in the opening frame. Puck is down, face-off won by Wisconsin. That'll go to Thrasher. Did we decide whether Johnny Thrasher was a better hockey name or radio name? That is the question. Brought ahead to the for the Sharks. And keeping it in at the line was Brady Yakesh. Played back to the point. 11 minutes to play in the first half. Bodies are flying into the neutral zone. Puck will be brought on by Wisconsin's Jackson Riley and gloved by Kazmarek. Puck is down and played by the Sharks. And the shot just missed wide. Here's Yakesh. His shot missed on the mark, but it got blocked on the way in. 10.5 to go in the first half of the finale. And Rude will touch this one on for the Sharks. Skansen actually couldn't touch the puck as it was covered up by Kazmarek. As far as Johnny Thrasher goes, I'm going hockey name. Not by much, but I'll let those of you at home decide whether he's a better hockey name or radio name, as we noted this afternoon. Ten minutes to go in the first of two frames, which make up the finale. Brought on for a shot that got deflected on the way through. Law. Shot one, hit iron, rebound, score. Kyle Law with the original shot that hit iron. Not sure who pocketed the rebound, but it is the Sharks 1-0. It is Skansen. Skansen's opening goal of the event. So Skansen from Law and Justin Moss. That is Kyle Law's first point of any kind on the season. Brought ahead by the Sharks, who are now smelling blood. Hansen with it. As it's thrown in, I can do better. You're right. You're right. Law throws that one in. Skansen from Yakesh with the goal. What happened to Kyle Law's shot not getting, because that made the play effectively. 8:40 left to go in the first of two frames. Law. Now brought ahead by Matsky, and Matsky having trouble corralling. 1-0 our score, 8:15 to play in the first half. The Sharks still with control as that one is thrown over by Walters. Walters guides it on to Yakesh. And here's Law. Law threw that one through everybody. And now Wisconsin trying to clear with 7:50 left to go in the first half. Quick shot, save made, and the rebound gloved and covered by Kazmarek. Face-off won by the Sharks, and the puck controlled back behind the cage. 7:20 to go in the first half of play, 1 goal in it. And it was just scored. Height off with control for the Sharks. And now Wisconsin turns and goes. This is Connolly. Connolly had Byrne trailing him. Quick shot on the return by the Sharks would not go. And here comes Wisconsin. 6 3/4 minutes to go in the first half as this is Connor Byrne. Byrne's shot was upended as Bolton will pick up the trash. Now dribbled in, and the save made by Toby Hopp. Now the puck played in the corner by Wisconsin, who won that draw. It'll come out to the Sharks over on the far side. First to it for Wisconsin, I believe was Evan Hunter. Now the Sharks with control. This is Skansen. His shot gloved and covered by Kazmarek. Face-off won by Wisconsin. So there's 5:50 remaining in the first half of play. Here come the Sharks. This is Yakesh up the right side, but he lost the puck. And a big hit sending 3 players tumbling to the ice surface. Puck bounds ahead into the Wisconsin defensive or offensive zone, but they're changing behind the play, so that allows the Sharks to clear it in. On that clearance was Yakesh. Under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Surprised that Byrne did not potentially get called for tripping there as the puck frees up in Wisconsin's defensive zone. Puck still loose. Here come the Sharks. Quick shot in the left circle. Save made. The rebound goes over to the near side where Law picks it up. .410 remaining in the first half. Now here comes Wisconsin to center. And now coming further are the Sharks. I'm surprised that one goal is in it. Thus far in about 21 minutes and change. Coming up ice now are Wisconsin, who are looking to tie the game. But the control resides with the Wisconsin now. 2-on-1 at the line and in for a shot on goal that would not materialize. 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the first period. Suppose I could have said second quarter of play and would have been fine. But alas, brought on by Wisconsin. And a quick shot right in on goal. Toby Hopp will make the save. 2:43 left in the second quarter of play. Back underway, quick shot off the draw for Wisconsin, wouldn't work. That was Jamison with it. Jamison gets a shot, deflects, up over the cage. 2.5 minutes to go in the period. 1-0 to the Sharks. Brought in on goal for a shot that deflected like a pinball. Back behind the cage. It'll go to Grochow. And now out towards Glad as it comes back to center. 2-minute warning here in Bemidji for the final time, or the second to last time tonight. Offside, I believe the call there. Or actually a penalty called on the Sharks for slashing at 23:07. Puck down, and the Sharks will eventually control it. Marshall for slashing, giving Wisconsin a power play for the rest of the period. And it ends up in the neutral zone, where Wisconsin will take over. This is Connor Byrne with 1:18 to go in the half. Grochow has that one thrown back to center. We're waiting for it as Thrasher. Final minute of play in the first half. Puck played back out to center. Wisconsin wanting a line change. They're going to get one, but the puck picked up by Grochow. 35 seconds now left in it. Whistle goes. 28.4, and we'll have a draw in where I believe would be the neutral zone. Puck is down. Face-off won by Wisconsin. 25 left in the period. Wisconsin looking to tie the score before a recess. As 15 seconds remain, centering feed didn't quite get to the net. 10 seconds to go though. Wisconsin with possession, and a shot from the slot partially fanned on, and the Sharks will go to recess with a 1-goal lead. At the end of 25 minutes, the lead will go to the Sharks as they lead 1-0. We'll return for the second half of the finale next on Youth Hockey Hub. the finale enters its finale, finally. The second half of Wisconsin and the Sharks coming up, coming at you. We're glad you've stuck around with us here on Youth Hockey Hub. Day 2 of the Bantam Elites tour stop in Bemidji. Jeff Disher here, Justin Moss alongside. And we've made it. 1-0 our score. The Sharks ahead of Wisconsin. Now they start picking up pucks right about now. "25 minutes on the clock. Throat's a little dry. I don't necessarily care because I can get through 25 easily. We hope that you can, as well as the teams, receive final instructions. John Naif will resume the game in net for Wisconsin. And there's a 7-second power play for Wisconsin as Marshall ended up in the box at the end of period numero uno. The finale to the finale has begun. Underway, and the power play will be over before it really had a chance to start. Marshall released, although very slowly by the penalty box attendant. And the Sharks control this. I feel like this is a sort of game, as we get a Shark shot, I feel like this is the sort of game that 2 goals can win. I feel like the Sharks have that shooting potential, and you almost saw it pay off right there. That puck up into the netting, and we'll stop play with 24 1/4 left. Yeah, you kind of need a disc to play hockey. Kind of, yeah, I'm not even going to go there. Would not be good if you didn't have a disc, let's just say that. Picked up on the far side by Grochow. Grochow had to pirouette to avoid his man twice. This game, by the way, a battle of 5th and 8th if we are not including the Metro alternates that we saw at St. Thomas. So 5th and 8th on the ice that you see on your screen. Outlet feed for Wisconsin, and the shot missed. Wisconsin still with the puck. That shot hit the crossbar on its way through. And here come the Sharks. Many 2-on-1 if they want it. Onside, backhand try, filtered through the crease. And it goes by the wayside. 22:50 left to go. And a shot for the Sharks is gloved and covered by John Naif, who started this morning's 5-0 loss against the North Stars. It was Adam Kazmarek in net to start this game. And no, penalty box, you can't make our hands clap. Sorry, too late. Puck is down, face-off won by Wisconsin. And Finley skates out with this. Finley was in offside though. Puck is down, face-off won by Wisconsin. I forget who even does that song. As a shot put in by Peyton Jones, I believe. No, it was actually Quinn Finley. Let me see if the flyby backs up my thinking. Survey says I was wrong. It was Peyton Jones. She is a happy camper as judged by the long hair. (22-18) tie game. Next, I'm going to say next goal will win it, just based on the way the first half came to an end. Puck is down, face-off won by the Sharks. 22 minutes remaining in the finale as this one comes the way of Brady Yakesh. Even strength goal for Jones. Her first of the weekend, third of the season, where the regular season will conclude next weekend at the Herb Brooks National Hockey Center in St. Cloud. The Sharks with control in their offensive end, quickly bounces on, and it's deflected into the near corner. Connolly with it for Wisconsin. He'll try and clear. He was unsuccessful as the Sharks say try again. Brought on though by Skansen. Over to the far side. And clearing is Finley. Now over to the near side, this is Bennett Glad. Glad, right circle, he lost his shooting angle. As now the Sharks re-enter. Quick shot from the left circle, floats by everything. And now Wisconsin should be called for icing. They are. 20:27 is left in our broadcast day. That started just short of 8 a.m. We're glad if those of you who have been with us all day have truly been with us all day, then you know what you're feeling. You know what we're feeling. And we thank those of you who have been with us from start to stop. Actually can't say that yet. Interference, the call at 4:57. A Shark is the guilty party. And it is William Matsky, who has not had a bad day. I mean, he has a goal to his name already today, so many people can't say that. We are now under a regulation hockey period in duration. .457 for those of us who like to count up, because we can. And Thrasher will go back to get this for Wisconsin. Puck comes off the wall where it was stapled to, and it's sent on by Hunter Bill to the neutral zone. Tipped on by Grochow, and that left the building. And that left the arena down to our right. And the face-off won by Wisconsin as we enter the final 19 minutes of play. That pass intended for Hunter Bill as it's picked up by the Sharks at neutral. Just out of the reach of Heithoff as he goes to, actually Tallis to regather. You don't want to make a mistake now because it will likely end up being a bad one. That almost rang true for the Sharks, but that shot for Wisconsin sailed high. On the return, here come the Sharks. A change behind, as I believe it was Heithoff who got the shot away. Now he might want to come off as 18:15 remains to be played in the game. Puck is down in the Shark offensive zone. Quick shot there by Law, goes by the wayside. And Pfaff will try and control that. Full strength, 5-a-side action. 17:50 left to go in the game. 1-1 our score. As it will come to the Sharks now as they play Pong in between the blue lines. Atari would be proud of this as it goes to Wisconsin's control. Thrasher worked over on the far half wall. And now it'll come off to Bennett Glad. Glad worked it to the blue line with a little help from Skansen. And a quick shot saved by Kazmarek. Kazmarek, 2 offensive points on the season when he has not played goaltender. Both were assists in games played at St. Thomas Ice Arena last weekend. Puck brought on by Matt Rafalski. He is the son of former NHLer Brian Rafalski. And a quick shot by Peyton Jones goes by the wayside, rebound, turnaround, try, not going to work. Bill shoots one, and Wisconsin actually shoots one. That goes by the wayside. 16.5 minutes to play. As this one is found by Max Rude. Whistle and a stoppage of play with a puck and a glove. Face off in the Shark offensive zone. And it'll come back to Grochow. Or Grocho. Kept in at the line. And now bodies fly that allows the Sharks to sprint out into the corner. It'll come to Hansen. Hansen worked over by the men in red. Bearing a resemblance to a certain Badger I happen to know. as the Sharks control it. 15:48 to go in regulation time. 1-1 our score. Penalty coming of the delayed variety to Wisconsin. Still no touch. This one allowed to almost go into the net. Grocho with the shot, but the whistle leads to a Wisconsin penalty of the checking from behind variety. Connolly, the guilty party. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but for checking from behind, it's just a 2-minute minor. Seriously. Is it? It's not even a 2 and a 10. I'm stunned. Isn't a check from behind something? Alas. The Sharks with control in the left circle. I think you guys know the point I'm trying to make. But it'll go to Hansen for the Sharks as they are on the power play for the better part of the final minute 40 in it, or of the penalty, no matter the length. Hansen. Checking from behind the call, and somehow that's only a 2-minute minor. We are under a football quarter in duration though, so that makes it somewhat better. Icing on Wisconsin with 14:44 to go. Now I'm used to a checking from behind penalty being a 5 in a game, or at worst a 2 and a 10. That's why I was a little bit confused. Alas, the Sharks controlling the offensive zone off the draw. I may have spoken too soon. I did not. This one bumped back to Marshall. Marshall back down low. Shot on by Skansen. Save made, but the rebound slammed into the net. It'll go down as a Sharks goal on the power play at 10.5 minutes. 2-1 our score. And I believe the goal will go to Kyle Law. And we are waiting. And apparently the goal is good. The Sharks up 2-1 under a football quarter in duration remaining. Kyle Law with the goal. His first point of any kind, or his first point of any kind on the season. And Law would rather take a goal than an assist, although the points count the same. Into the corner, Marshall whacked up high as it comes back to Law for a pass that looked to be a deflection. .13:40 is remaining in the second. Here comes Wisconsin. Up past center, that pass delivered by Peyton Jones. And she got it over to Matt Rafalski. The puck will be brought on to to Law's stick and sent in by the Sharks past center and past the blue line. 13 minutes and change left in the bank as Wisconsin looking to skate out. The only team we've covered to lose, as my recollection serves, their first 2 games in the event. So I think everybody else has had at least a win or more. Brought on, though, by Finley for Wisconsin as that puck bounds out near center. 12.5 minutes to play in the game, so 3/4 of the way home. As it'll come to Matzke. Matzke up the left side. They fence for it near the advertising, and the puck shot in from the point, blocked. Here comes Wisconsin. Turned was Austin. Now here come the Sharks. That's AJ Tallis, who was last to touch the puck in that offensive exchange. Puck trapped at the half wall. And kicked on. Quick shot, stick to side. And now the Sharks looking for more. Quick shot was delivered from the slot, but it missed wide left. Rebound will come back behind the cage. And as 11:20 remains to be played in the finale, we remind you that there's more action coming up tomorrow. And it gets started with Great Plains taking on Kings at 8 o'clock in the morning from right here at Sanford Center. Now the puck in behind. These 2 teams will face off at 9:45 tomorrow, with Wisconsin being the home team as opposed to the road bunch. 10.5 minutes to go in the second half. Now the penalty box got it right. We are jumping around in a Wisconsin game. I would, but I've got the heavy equipment on, and that's not necessarily the best. Rafalski around the corner. And now finding the puck is Johnny Thrasher in the corner. Thrasher leaves it for Jones. Jones couldn't get a shot away. And now Wisconsin regains control in the neutral zone. Jones, I believe, re-entered. She did. And now it'll come to Kemp up the near side. We're under 10 minutes to play. Into the zone comes Marshall, and Wisconsin not really pursuing all that hard despite the puck being in their defensive end. It'll roll to neutral, where that'll be controlled by Byrne. Up the far side went Finley, and Byrne regains in the corner. Both of these teams are gassed and are needing a whistle, but a whistle is not forthcoming, at least for now. 9 1/4 remaining as the Sharks regain control in their offensive zone. Centered, and now Wisconsin will look to skate out. They skate past center. Big hit delivered, and a crushing hit on Jackson Riley, but we keep playing on. Quick shot in on goal, save made. Riley picks it up. Centering feed not going to work, as that's picked up by Hansen back behind the cage. 8:40 to go, there's the whistle, and I believe an offside call. as the clock finally stops with 8:36 and both teams can change bodies. Puck is down, play back underway. And we are under the 8.5-minute mark with the score. The Sharks up 2-1. Jeff Disher here with Justin Moss. As Wisconsin controls it with Schmerler. First time I've seen 16 all day. And here come the Sharks. Heithoff with a shot that bounds off the base of the cage. He picks up his own rebound. Gets a pass over to Law, who shoots one off the base of the cage as well. It took a funny hop off the boards, and the puck is played on top of the net. That stops play with 7:48 to go. Puck is back down. And the puck played over by the Sharks as they pirouette around the offensive zone. Walters waiting for a teammate, not going to find one, as it is cleared by Wisconsin to neutral. Jones comes into the offensive zone, but she gets the puck hacked away from her. Icing call with 7 1/4 remaining. 2-1 our score. Face-off coming in the Shark defensive end. Puck is down, face-off won by Wisconsin. They couldn't keep it in as Johnny Thrasher felt the pressure. Puck played over to Thrasher. And now the Sharks coming with it. Mini rush. Net stays on. I was sure a Wisconsin player was going to run into it. 6:40 remaining in the game. 2-1 to the Sharks. This one goes to Skansen, and it's sticked aside, where picking it up will be Marshall. Now a quick shot from the point. Stuffed aside. And a second effort rang the iron, but the iron unkind for the Sharks. Brought back to the point, the Sharks maintain possession. Quick shot, saved. Back out into the slot. Here comes Wisconsin. That goes to Josh Austin up the right side. Austin through one. Austin through one off the side of the cage. Rebound out to the side, and the save is made with 5:41. Quick shot off the draw. Wisconsin scores, and it's 2-2. Cody Kempf with it. 5:38 left to go. Puck is down, face-off won by Wisconsin. That'll go to Austin Connolly. Scoring for Team Wisconsin, number 11, Cody Kempf. Single assist. Kempf with his first goal of the season. Schmerler with his first point of the season. And Wisconsin looking for more. Loose pill in front, and it would not work. Here are the Sharks on the return. That'll come to Marshall, and Marshall loses out on his angle. Jamison tries to work it ahead for Wisconsin. 5 minutes to go. Quick shot. That may have come off a stanchion with the way that flew off the wall. And Wisconsin will look to work it ahead with Jamison. Jamison sends it the length of the ice, and the Sharks will have to come back up. Tied for the second time tonight. And now the puck played by Wisconsin. Back out towards center, but not out. Kept in by Law at the point. 4 1/4 remaining in regulation. 2-2 our score. Law with a shot blocked. Rebound will come back over near the point area. Law close in, he missed. Rebound, and it did not go. 3:53 left, and the Sharks were looking for a deflection via the pinball, which did not happen. Puck is down, face-off won by the Sharks. The shot by Law that went by the wayside. Rugby scrum coming with 3:35 left to go in regulation time. Next goal will likely win it with the way these two teams have been playing. The Sharks involved in 2 one-goal games, and Wisconsin involved in none so far here in Bemidji. Brought ahead by Wisconsin, though, as a shot from Austin missed everything. Quickly sent in by Wisconsin, and here come the Stars on the ricochet. Wisconsin changing behind. Quick shot. Stifled aside, and the save made with 2:49 left to go. Face off in the Shark offensive end, they win the draw. They still have control in the near corner, and the puck touched on by Heithoff. Found off the half wall by Skansen, but Skansen's shot missed everything. 2.5 minutes to play, as Wisconsin would have been offside. They regather in the neutral zone, and that's Conley. Puck reached for and grabbed by Schmerler. And a big hit there by Connolly, freeing the puck up. Connolly sends that one into the control of the Sharks. 2 minutes and change remaining in the bank. Next goal will likely win it, as Connolly controls this for Wisconsin around the corner. Not out though, as a shot for the Sharks goes by the wayside. We're down to the final minute 50. Shot in from the point, deflects twice, but it misses to the right side. Now over from the near half wall, the Sharks will go and regather. This is Rude. Rude got it to Glad. Glad lost the puck, but he got it with help from Skansen. Skansen gets it over to Grochow. Grochow lost it. And here comes Wisconsin with 73 seconds left. Back come the Sharks. Quick shot, bounces through everything. And now over to the near side. They still battle for control. Final minute of regulation time. As it goes to Jamison. Worked up ice now by Wisconsin. Hunter Bill closest to it for Wisconsin. And here come the Sharks. Far side, they change behind. And now Wisconsin comes ahead. 40 ticks left on the clock. Brought ahead by Finley before he lost it. Now brought in by Matsky. Matsky lost it in return. And now the Sharks would be offside, so they don't touch. 25 to go. Outlet feed. No icing, will play on. Finley with it in the corner. Finley around the bend. Slot pass, and the shot wouldn't go. 12 on the clock. Pass delivered in by Austin. The Sharks may have time for one more. However, Wisconsin will send this game to a shootout. Second shootout of the day, third of the tournament. And third of the event, I should say, as both goaltenders will be tested. We had a shootout in game 5, and now a shootout in game 8. I believe Wisconsin has won the toss and they've elected to receive. In hockey speak, that means they will believe shoot second. No, Wisconsin will shoot first. So they've elected to kick off, actually. First shooter for Wisconsin. Is the unnamed. He shoots and misses. Now the first shooter for the Sharks in the bottom of the first inning. I believe is Jackson Skyberg. Will get it on the way by. No, it's Marshall. Marshall up the left side. Marshall, save. So through inning number 1, we are goalless. Wisconsin in the top of the second inning will send Peyton Jones. She gathers the puck at the red line. No, check that, that's Finley. He gathers the puck at the red line, shoots and misses. Bottom of the second inning now. Still looking for our first goal. William Matsky to take it. Bottom of the second. Matsky, no, check that. Hansen. Hansen missed. Now the top of the third. Thrasher is your shooter. And Johnny Thrasher goes out, meets the goaltender. Thrasher missed it. Bottom 3. And I dare say, if memory serves me right, if the Sharks were to score, this would wrap it up. Because I think it's a best of 3. We'll see. On the way by Loftus, and he missed it. Top of 4. Without a goal, this is Thrasher. And it was best of 3. Because Thrasher just shot and he missed. Bottom of the 4th. Here come the Sharks. Quick shot and a save made off the shot by who I believe to have been Walters. Top of 5. This is Jones. Jones, save. Bottom of the 5th. It's Carter Thiessen. Thiessen skates in, missed it. Had the goaltender beat and everything, just not accurate. Top of 6. Sudden death time here at the OK Corral. Quick shot, missed by Kempf. The game on the stick of, I believe that's Heithoff. No, that's Max Ruud. Quick shot, too easy. And the Sharks defeat Wisconsin in a shootout by a score of 3-2. One more day of play here at the Bantam Elites. Tomorrow we won't have that for you, so it's been fun. Or as fun as hockey can be for 12 hours plus. For Justin Moss, Jeff Disher saying so long from the Sanford Center, where the Sharks defeat Wisconsin 3-2 in a shootout.